It's the time of year where dog walkers can finally walk their dogs without needing an unnecessarily big coat, without needing that big scarf, because spring is finally turning into summer and we are seeing the sunshine again. There's nothing more relaxing than a lovely dog walk in the park with the sun coming through the trees, with the breeze blowing. That is until you step in dog mess. It's a reality that all too many dog walkers are facing as we see more and more dog mess being left on our streets. But did you know, it's a reality that all too many dog walkers are facing as we see more and more dog mess being left on our streets. But did you know, not only is it unpleasant for us as humans, not only is it an eyesore, but it can be fatal to our furry friends. A local woman has shared her story about how a guide dog that she handled fell unwell and was unable to work for weeks at a time because she kept eating unpicked up dog waste. She was highly trained in service tasks, she had amazing recall, but it's something that you can't control. Covering it with a leaf or sticking it and flicking it, as some walkers like to do, is simply not enough. And her dog continuously found it and was continuously left unable to work.
So I volunteered as a dog walker, and dog walkers tend to take up the slack. If somebody's poorly and their dog's not working, then obviously they're not getting any exercise. So yeah, the trainer showed me what to do and things like using the whistle to call her back and all that stuff, so to make sure we're both safe. But it turned out none of that was a problem. The biggest issue was that when I took her out, obviously part of the reason we take her out is let her off lead and let her run. And in the parks and in the fields and around where we were, she kept eating poo to the point where it would make her ill. And so the guide dogs people would contact me and say, how are you getting on? And I was like, it's great, she's brilliant, but there's this issue with eating the dog poo. And so what would happen is she'd get sick, and then so it was affecting her being able to do her job. So yeah, so that was the main issue, and I just became acutely aware of it, because before that, if I was in the woods or somewhere, I might think, oh, that's all right, that's under some bushes. Well, I might think that's out the way. If I stick and flick it out of the way, for example, then I'd think, oh, well, that's okay. But once I had Mia and I was trying to stop her eating the poo, for a dog with that level of obedience about everything else, it was really tricky,